When we come to a master to learn, then we are accepting that this learning process will take us through a journey of change. The question we must ask ourselves, are we willing to change? And if we are willing to change, then we'll have to witness the process of change. This change requires us to let go of all that is not part of us, all that we have acquired, all that has been part of our survival mechanism, all that has made us cope with life. We have, over a period of time, created layers and layers on ourselves. We have hidden behind masks that we have created so that we present to the world a brave face and a successful face, and we have now forgotten who we truly are, and we are buried under these layers and we are hidden behind these masks. And every time we are asked to change, we are asked to let go, fear comes in us, the fear of survival, the fear of being vulnerable, the fear of being hurt. And that fear is carried by our mind. And that fear does not allow us to change, does not allow us to move forward. The fear of losing your self identity, the fear of losing your very essence of your being, that fear creates anxiety, it creates panic attacks, because we are fearful of losing this carefully created image of ours. We do not know how we can survive without it, because that had been our armor. It has been a protection behind which we have always hidden when challenges come to us. Therefore, it is important for us to know and understand that this process of change is inevitable when you come to a master, a guru, or a teacher. We need to be sure that we want to undertake this journey from being somebody, from being a successful person in life, to a journey to being a nobody, because the master will peel layer after layer, will uncover every mask under which you've hidden your true self, and will make you absolutely bare till your core, the shining gem that you truly are, starts to reveal itself, till the fountain of love that springs in your heart starts to flow. The master will sculpt you, the master will polish you, the master will grind you till you reach that point. So you need to be sure that you want this to happen. You must yearn for this to the exclusion of everything else. You must be sure about your master. You must have tested your master to believe in the master. And you have to unconditionally accept your master to be the one that your heart says is going to take me through. And when you unconditionally accept your master, you must surrender your mind at the feet of the master. And then on, let the master do as a craftsman, as a potter, to perfect you, to remove all that is not perfect in you, all the shortcomings, all that you have acquired has to be removed. And the master is like a skilled surgeon. He will operate on you and he will keep taking out of you all that is not required, all that is unnecessary. So you have to be open for gaining this knowledge, for gaining this, and you should be open of letting go all that is doesn't belong to you, all that is not part of who you truly are. You will have to lose your very self sense of identity, and you have to be ready to be absolutely exposed, vulnerable, and naked. Then only you will reach the core of your being. You have to trust the master and to know that the master knows what he or she is doing, and the master will guide you to where you need to be. Surrender unconditionally. But there is something even more important, and that is how you perceive your master. Is there shraddha or devotion in how you see your master? Or do you make fun of your master? Or do you try and fight with your master? You try and find faults with your master? Or do you accept what the master is giving with full faith and devotion? Because if there is devotion, then everything will go in unconditionally, unquestioningly. And when that happens, and when you accept your master with full faith and devotion, then the master instantly takes you energetically in his or her arms and accepts you and takes care of you in every way that is required. And you are safe in the energetic embrace of the master. It all depends upon our devotion, our shraddha. As our devotion grows, so is what we receive from the master, because the master is always giving. It is our mind which obstructs the flow. It's a mind which doesn't allow us to receive what the master is giving. So the ones who are devoted get the benefit of the presence of the master and what the master is teaching. And the ones who still hold their mind, this false sense of identity, only hear things. Sometimes they listen also, but no change and no transformation comes because they are still holding, they are still resisting, they are still trying to hold on to their false sense of identity. Know that you cannot change unless you are willing to change. And know that the change will come. You will lose every bit of what you call as your own self. If you are ready to lose yourself, then embark upon this journey. Because this journey is from someone to becoming a no one or a nobody, from somebody to nobody. And from nobody, when we reach that point, when we are a nobody, when we are absolutely exposed, vulnerable, and when our very core is revealed, in that nothingness emerges everything, and we experience that nothingness and everything, the all pervading consciousness, are the two sides of the same coin. As you become a nobody, you become one with everybody. This is the trick of consciousness. To reach the Brahman, you have to let go of your ego, your mind, and you have to merge and melt into this nothingness. And the only one who can guide you and the only one who can take you safely across is your master. Because the master knows what you need and the master is ready to give everything to make it happen. The question is, are you ready to receive the master? Are you ready to give up? Are you ready to lose all that is precious to you? Do you really want to become one with this consciousness? If you are, and if you have the devotion to the master, then the master is ready. Are you?